Bruce Lee is my idol.
So Bruce Lee is your idol?
Yeah, idol,
okay.
yes.
Hello guys, what's up? This is Daily Motivation. If you are new to this channel, please click the like icon below and click the subscribe button, and also don't forget to click the notification bell for you to be always notified in all of my videos. Today we will talk about Manny Pacquiao and Bruce Lee. Did Manny Pacquiao inherit the fighting style of Bruce Lee? Let's find out in this video. The boxing genius of Manny Pacquiao includes feet that belong in river dance, calves the size of grapefruits, and deceptive power generated from his core. His movement is unorthodox, scattered and perpetual, as if designed by a jazz musician. He creates angles unlike any other fighter, past or present, appearing, disappearing, shifting, striking, on balance, off balance, even off one foot. Many young boxers want to be like Manny Pacquiao, but if compared by their punching strength, Manny Pacquiao is much stronger. These young boxers only generate 774 to 886 of punching power, unlike Pacquiao's strength. The punching power of Manny Pacquiao can be compared to the punching power of Bruce Lee. In my own opinion, they have at the same strength. The performance art, part technical wizardry, unique to Pacquiao, that defines perhaps the best boxer of his generation. And it started with a videotape of the martial artist who became his idol. It started with Bruce Lee. Let us watch a little part of Bruce Lee's videos.
When I look around, I always learn something, and that is to be always yourself and to express yourself, to have faith in yourself. Do not go out and look for a successful personality and duplicate him.
You know, I can't help but think that again, as a fight fan, that you have a lot of the same sort of attributes like Bruce Lee had, as far as you fight, you're a movie star, good-looking guys. And is he someone that you admired at all growing up in his movies, Bruce Lee?
Bruce Lee is my idol.
So Bruce Lee is your idol?
Yeah, idol,
okay.
yes. I'm going to learn some techniques of Bruce Lee, you know, the quickness of his hands. And
Bruce Lee jumped around and kicked his feet and shook his head and shoulders. His feet moved in concert with his hands. He could be choppy, but he was rhythmic. Manny does the same thing. it comes from that. A stick-thin, one-dimensional left-hander arrived. His style is still reckless raw. Pacquiao punched at high volume, seeking knockouts but struggled against superior technicians. By then, Pacquiao possessed the basics of his skill set because he fought with the speed of the boxers he most admired. Pacquiao cornered opponents, made them feel squeezed. His tempo, Sean Porter said, feels like 1, 2, 3 and more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If Pacquiao's trainer Fred Roach could place one boxing skill above all others, he said, speed is the greatest asset in the world. Pacquiao's speed is evident. At one workout, even the comedian Don Rickles said Pacquiao reminded him of Sugar Ray Leonard. The early Pacquiao combined feet that moved like lightning with uncommon power for a man his size. Power that started in those calves and wound through his torso. Terry Tom, a martial arts instructor and member of Bruce Lee Foundation, is observing Manny Pacquiao's training in US. Terry noticed that Manny Pacquiao is throwing punches and jabs like Bruce Lee. The way you throw your jabs and punches, sometimes it looks very much like Bruce Lee. Is that conscious? Very few people throw jab that way. When you're a kid, did you watch him? Terry asked. Bruce Lee is my idol. All Bruce Lee's moves and or movies, I have watched it. You know, the quickness, hands, footwork speed, that's the speed. The pound for pound champ said. Terry Tom was trained by Ted Wong. Ted Wong was a direct student. Pac-Man is a reincarnation of Bruce Lee. I agree with Terry. I've been studying martial arts myself since I was a kid, and I am a big fan of Bruce Lee too. I admit I see Bruce Lee in Pacquiao. I have taught martial arts in the early 60s and I have watched all Bruce Lee's movies. And I would say that Bruce Lee's punch delivery is faster than Manny. But Manny is much stronger. If Bruce Lee concentrated in boxing during that time, we could be comparing Manny with Bruce Lee instead of Robinson or Armstrong. I'm a big fan of both, and GSP and Aldo in MMA. So that's it for now. Please always watch all of my videos. Thank you.